Hey, if you're looking for a list of low-risk businesses to start, then you've come to the right place. We have taken the SBA, the Small Business Administration loan data that they make publicly available, and we've got it into this dashboard format so that you can slice and dice and sort the data in a number of different ways. And within that data, over the last 30 years, the SBA has published whether a loan has been repaid in full or not, whether it has defaulted. And so we took that information and we're able to create this dashboard to highlight which industries have the lowest default rate. So thereby coming up with this list of low risk businesses. And so that's what the data is based on. I want to show you what we found. So we can see here that the self-storage industry has the lowest default rate at just 0.93% here over the 30-year time period of this data. We also see, which was a surprise to me, that breweries are the third on the list for low-risk businesses with only a 3.3% default rate. I want to mention something about both self-storage and breweries that I think might be happening here, is that these businesses and these industries have been growing fast in more recent years. And so it is possible that many of the loans represented here have been made in recent years, and they have not had a chance to kind of fully default yet, or they haven't reached a default point yet. And so it may be that over the coming years, as things kind of reach their equilibrium for the industry, these default rates might increase. And so I would not be surprised if that was the case. I'm not so certain that self-storage is actually that much less risky than every other type of business. And so just keep that in mind. Some of these things may even out over time. Now, I would mention the rest of these seem to make quite a bit of sense in terms of low-risk businesses. A lot of medical, so we've got veterinary, funeral home, funeral services, dentists, physicians, pharmacies, speech therapists, occupational therapists. And then you also see here down at number 11 is hotels, which I thought was an interesting industry as well. So there is a whole list here of 50 of the top low-risk industries. We also have a list of high-risk industries. And so if you're looking for businesses to start that are low-risk or maybe businesses to avoid, then go down to the description of the video below, and you'll be able to sign up to get access to this dashboard and play around with it yourself. You'll also be able to sort the data. So if you wanted to say, all right, show me the lowest risk businesses specifically in California over this time period, you'd be able to sort the data that way. Or you want to see just for startup businesses, we can look at just industries that were for startup businesses in California as an example, right? So lots of different ways to kind of sort and filter through this data that I think could be useful to you. One last thing I would mention is that our company Projection Hub helps startups and existing businesses create financial projections for SBA loans and for potential investors. And so if you are looking for help getting funding and need a set of financial projections, we will put a link to our library of 100 plus different financial projection templates that we have available down in the description of the video below. So go grab one of those as well, and that'll help you through that process. So if you have any questions at all, don't hesitate to reach out to us at support@projectionhub.com. Thanks.